Well, happy Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, I'm fresh off of a workout when I'm finally able to film this video. So let's sit down. Let's sit down for a quick second. All right, do your work, get your cardio in, all that good stuff. Take care of your health. Yeah, breaking news this morning, 9 o'clock on Footwear News. ATMOS to close its 3 North America stores. I don't know if any of us were expecting that, but also it's 2023. So what exactly do we expect on our bingo cards now? Oh, fun fact though, bingo. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's what ATMOS was known for, at least on the timeline, right? ATMOS Collectors Club. I've done a video on that where I thought it was something different. It was refreshing. If you knew, you just anticipated taking an L everywhere else for every other raffle for a release that came out. You said, you know what? I might have a shot with ATMOS Collectors Club on Twitter. So if you follow me on there at TalkSide then I posted this morning. I said, well, happy Wednesday. Say goodbye to ATMOS in the States. Now, we'll talk about what I find the most interesting, and it's honestly the replies, and they're certainly on opposite sides of each other. But that's not something I expected. Now, if you're not familiar with bingo, ATMOS would have a bingo card for a lot of different drops, specifically for SBs. I think that's what we remember them for the bingo game. So if you guys remember this, the reverse Papa Bear, I secured this from them. They actually sent this over a whole package, but when it came to, and you guys are always curious, you're like, oh, where did the laces for these come from? Here, the reverse Papa Bear. That's just a random side note, but the laces that I have in this pair here, they came from here. That's just to clear up any confusion, because there was certainly confusion about that on my videos and posts on whether it was Twitter, Instagram. Here, the laces came from this pair right here. So this is one of the many Nike SBs in which consumers were able to purchase, or at least have an opportunity to purchase, via ATMOS. Now, with SBs, they would do a deck, or it was something related to an ATMOS item. That was fun. It was just fun to do something different than, oh, let me enter all of my information into another endless raffle, and you just knew that you weren't going to win. And I saw real people up and down my timeline all the time securing pairs that they really wanted. I'd love seeing the threads of people saying, hey, so excited they received their DM from ATMOS to be able to, pay for their pair. It's shipped out to them. And so for the one bingo, for myself, it was for the Air Jordan 1 High patent bread. Now, that was another thing for ATMOS. Their pairs, it just felt like sometimes they were a little delayed from the original releases, but I didn't complain about that, because once you thought all hope was lost, you took an L via these regular retailers or on Sneakers app, you then still had the opportunity maybe to try on ATMOS. And when it came to me, I could actually complete the board with the different bread pairs. I already had a bread 11. I had something, I had a variation of a bread 1, because I still don't have the actual 2016 bread 1 that I want. I have the Flyknit pair, and then it was just some other things that you could put in. I remember people taking pictures of bread, just loaves of bread, and putting them into their bingo card. And there were always mixed opinions and views on ATMOS doing that, the time in which they did it, when you had to have it in. I'm at work. I can't do that. Well, you can't please everybody. You certainly are not pleasing sneakerheads. I'm just going to throw that out there. You're absolutely, positively not pleasing us. So, news broke. ATMOS is done within the United States. So, if we go over to the actual story, it says retailer, which has 3 stores and an e-commerce platform in the U.S., announced that it has made the strategic decision to focus on Japan and Asia. And it says, given the strength of ATMOS in Japan and Asia, we are focused on further investing in this market. Now, for even casuals, of ATMOS because they have some of the best Air Max 1 collaborative pairs in the history of Air Max 1s. I firmly stand behind that myself. I will not budge from that. I know those pairs are grails for a lot of you in this game. Actually, comment below I'm just curious, which is your favorite, right? Just comment below which is your favorite. I'll make sure they're on the screen somewhere. But they said, the ATMOS SVP said, we are confident that this is the right move for ATMOS and will help us continue to work in service of bringing sneaker and street culture to our customers in Asia. Now, interesting for me, the opinions are flying on Twitter right now, and they are, some are just saddened by the news itself, right? So, some have never even purchased from them. They didn't purchase, but they were still happy to see people secure W's through them. You have the replies of, oh no, we're probably about to see a lot of other sneaker and skate shops close up over the next few years. I don't know. Could this be foreshadowing for things to come for retailers within sneakers? I would love to hear your thoughts. Go ahead and comment down below. Now, for the people that say, hey, it was heavily botted, or was botted heavily anyways, I think if you are strictly going through their e-commerce platform, then you may have that perspective, because I mostly interacted with them on Twitter, and it was like an actual human raffle you had to participate in, and completing your bingo card, posting it, putting your name, and hashtag Atmos Collectors Club. Then maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe I have a softened, more graceful view of Atmos, but someone else had always bought stuff from the Tokyo store, and I'm out there, but never anything from the U.S. stores, because they always sold out of everything, which should it can tell you that people were excited to be able to shop there, or you have the people that just think everything was botted. So someone said store in Harlem was trash. They were backdoor central. If they did a raffle, they said 15 to 20 people won. They felt that it was rigged. Someone else said Foot Locker ruins another branch they acquire. Shocker. And I'm still not happy with a lot of you. You maybe get up here and defend Foot Locker because you had these takes that they would be bankrupt in 6 months' time when they lowered their SKUs by Nike. They're still not. So I have to stand behind that I think it was an outrageous take that a lot of people got on the internet and said, but they're not trending in a good direction. I firmly believe that, but yeah, people are saying like this is a sad day. Very sad to see them shut down. They feel bad for the employees, which I think we have to keep the human element of all of this in mind. That is sad if a retailer is closing down. Somebody said I never hit, so I don't care now if Foot Locker is next. This is disappointing. Hope the Georgetown location remains a boutique-style sneaker store. But you have some people that are certainly, just sad about it. They said, just damn sad news. They were just there maybe last week securing things. So I guess that's breaking news for the day. This was an unexpected video. I still have to get on with my day post a workout, but I just wanted to get up here, talk about it really fast. So please comment your thoughts below. Did you ever secure any pairs via Atmos here in the States? And I know my entire audience, you're not necessarily based in the States, so I'm certainly curious to hear your take being outside of the US if you are. But as I said, these two pairs here secured via Atmos. And is this a sign to come for other things? I have no idea. I can't tell the future, but I'm sure we'll all be tuned in. So I really appreciate you watching. More videos on the way. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.